but I want to
Traveler,
get the
please, over here.
quest started to start. Yep, especially a Hydra one when I'm in
It has been a
space
while since you joined the
wielder.
Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly? Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dresses all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before.
The traveler is wearing funny clothes and is blonde.
Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like his?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? Eye patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya.
We're playing 1.3,
Nonetheless,
just started the
you can
plot.
look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should the stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey. Please don't talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city. Well, as to further news about him, you may want to ask. He stands guard at the city gate. I wish you...
Honorary knight. Is something the matter? A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air.
Amber ran after the stranger? That sounds like her.
As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried telling him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
What? You need something? Here, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too, then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
You seen a...
That I have. He comes here every night. Just a drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
They said the second floor, right? He's by the railing. Okay, this one? There we go.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go downstairs and have a look.
Also, there's a secret third floor. Why is there a secret third floor? I want to go up to the secret third floor. I'm on to you, building. Secret third floor. Hello, strangers? Dot.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
Looking for my sibling?
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
Darn it, Paimon, you're gonna make him give us the cold shoulder.
That little one beside you.
Emergency food or best chum? We'll be nice and say best chum this time.
We're the best of friends.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me? Sure.
That's it? That's all we had to ask?
He was so cool just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
It's a trap.
But I will require advance payment. 500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment. That's it.
500 isn't a lot,
Well, now
honestly.
Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now. The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude.
But I'm feeling like Dainsleif is sus.
I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How do you know about my boyfriend? Why are you asking me about my boyfriend?
I know everything that I should.
That's sus.
Well, answer the question.
You need to give Mondstadt's people. They did nothing. Was it me or was it Venti? So now I'm debating. But like, Venti carried us through that fight.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2.
Did I answer it right?
Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown.
Yup.
Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Everyone. Because I know the Qixing will definitely do it, and the Adepti are still sworn to do it. So, everyone.
So that's your answer? I see.
Dainsleif will remember that.
Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Damn, I don't like these answers. But I feel like the gods really don't care whether someone has a vision or not. But then again, people get visions because the gods notice them. But then Venti doesn't care about anyone except freedom, and he just gives arrow powers out willy-nilly. And Zhongli is just like, let's make a deal. Okay, you have earth powers. Congrats. So it's like, I feel like the gods don't really care about humans too much. Yeah, I know, it's up to me, but he's judging me. And I know he is judging me, and I don't know the right answer. But I'm going with this one.
This is your answer then. I understand.
Did I do it right?
As I thought. You really are similar to her.
Who is her?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me.
Yeah, I don't trust him. I don't know if I want to commission him anymore.
That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order.
So you only fight the Abyss? Okay. He banged your sister. That is a valid concern. 'Cause he knows our sister. What if when we're playing as the girl, did he bang the brother? It's always hard to decide if I should have played as the girl. He banged us too.
Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss. Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
Dun dun dun. I've never heard of that, but I guess we're gonna fight it.
An even more twisted abyssal being, one that commands the Abyss Mages.
Yeah, we haven't seen any.
Oh,
well, we've fought a
that's
lot.
right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to redirect your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh! We're super duper strong!
Not you, Paimon, but Traveler is pretty strong.
That manner, it's just like hers.
Yup, he knows the sibling.
Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon.
Oh goody, we get to go on a temple quest.
Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
There he is. Hey, we teleported here. How's it going?
This abandoned temple does bear some marks of the Abyss. The Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
Is that like poetry or something, dude?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's head inside.
Deep, man. It was deep. Why is there a random crate? Bye. Let's go. Don't know if this team is good, but we're gonna try with B team and see how it goes. We only need ice. Awesome. So, we got a great team of Ganyu and Ganyu.
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
Paimon wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Okay, let's let Ganyu blow up the barrel. Yeah. There we go.
Access denied. Born of ice and frost. No touching.
way behind it.
Time to act. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Alright, and now we
Blaze over.
We go into big wolf form and we freeze everybody and we kill everybody. We freeze everybody and we kill everybody. Hey, Venom Striker, welcome to the stream. We are currently doing the Falcon dungeon with Dainsleif, but I'm mostly using my Ganyu team. Yeah, this dungeon is pretty easy to go through, but the Geo Bishop is really cool. It just kicked my butt really hard. Level 70. So you're almost there. Theoretically, I could just go to your world, and that probably would be easier for me to actually beat one, is if I went to someone else's world that was 1 or 2 levels below me. I'm just not strong enough yet to fight it in my own world. I'd have to completely train a Ningguang from scratch, because I have her. I just don't have her trained up as much as she needs to be to not immediately die. But I need someone with a good barrier.
Let's light it up!
The new boss isn't too bad. That's great. I'm glad you're able to beat it. Yeah, I'm still struggling slightly, and it's just because I keep going up in world levels before my characters are ready.
Just a few abyss mages? Seems like that herald might have already left.
Darn, I wanted to see what a herald looked like.
The abyss. It is chaos, and it is also destruction. It is a morass of inconceivable madness that encroaches upon this world's very foundations. That is why even the Dragon of the East, a servant of a deity, was unable to resist its corrosive powers. And the creatures of the abyss desire nothing less than the overthrow of a world ruled by the Archons.
You seem to know a lot about the Abyss, Dane.
Well, we do have some history. I suppose that's as far as chit-chat goes. We should head to Wolvendom.
Why are they in Wolvendom?
Judging by the traces I'm following, their next appearance may be within the territory of that old wolf.
Leave Wolf Dad alone!
Perhaps we may find our Abyss Herald there.
Alright. Okay, were your hints the fact that there's wolf hook berries all over the place? Was that literally your clue? Maybe we should go to Wolfendom, because that's where these berries come from. Come on, man. You gotta do more sleuthing than that. There's wheat. Maybe they went to the farms. I like Dainsleif, but I'm wondering, I think he's a Hydro, because he looks like he has the same cape as Mona. Or he might just be like an astrology mage.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead?
Maybe. Let me...
We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
It's okay, we have Razor. Razor can tell the wolves to, like, sit, and they will listen, so it's fine. There he is, just hanging out by the fire. The cursed fire, that's not good.
Lord of Wolvendom, great wolf king of the north, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, nor does it know me. I only know these things because a previous traveling companion of mine once wanted to hear its story. All right, let's go see if that Abyss Herald has stopped by here.
Well, where do we begin? Are you standing here because of these strange bonfires, Dane?
Indeed. See that? Floating above the flames? It's an abyssal spell.
Dun dun dun.
Knowing what I do of the Order's habits, they've probably left similar marks behind elsewhere. Let's have a look nearby.
And there's another one of those bonfire spells!
We're gonna...
Looks like the Abyss really has been around here. from. Let's clear them out, and quick!
Yeah. Boom. Whoops, don't climb the tree. Come on, man. We were doing so good. We were looking so cool. And then you go and climb the tree. You ruined it. You ruined our moment. This abyss mage didn't even get to put up its barrier before I killed it. I sort of feel bad.
Do you think that those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Come on. Get the fire mage. Now everyone's wet and getting electrocuted.
Get back!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Whew, that's that. Let's go check out that bonfire.
This one? I accidentally set it out.
Looks like this
not a
bonfire's
bonfire
also got
anymore.
something to do with the Abyss.
Well, yeah, they all have the spell. I mean, come on, Paimon.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts and found some signs myself, but they were left behind by abyss mages, and there was no deeper abyssal power to them. It seems that even an abyss herald would not wish to make trouble with the Wolf King of the North. We should leave as well. If there's anything praiseworthy about that old wolf, it's his territorial nature.
But now we're out of leads. Are we going to have to give up?
No. There is one more place we can go. Let's get a move on then. I'll wait for you at Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, goody.
I've heard about what happened to you during Mondstadt's crisis. When you came, this place was known as Storm Terror's lair. But I suppose that this place is more lair than Storm Terror at this point. In fact, if my memory serves, this ruin has had largely nothing to do with that dragon for a long time. The first time I laid eyes upon the ruins of Old Mondstadt, the dragon of the East had yet to fall, much less come to nest in this place.
Huh? But Paimon remembers that Dvalin first got in trouble hundreds of years ago.
Don't think too much about it.
How old are you, Dainsleif? I'm now thinking too much about it.
Do you remember the light actuators that once sealed this ruin?
Sure. That was months ago, in real time of playing these quests, but sure.
If the Abyss Order is interested in this location, then they will not neglect those mechanisms. Let's go see what the situation is at those light actuators.
Oh, it's way over there. Yeah, I'm not running to that. I'm teleporting. Oh, right, the 3 ones all around the corners, and then we had to do the thing with the thing. Yep, there they are.
There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
Adventure time!
All hail!
Let me weave you a verse.
There we go. Darn it, don't spin.
Let's light it up!
Uh-oh, there's a second one. Oh no! Oh dear, I didn't expect there to be this many more. I did that at the wrong time. Oh no! Darn it, Razor. Razor's back. Spin it.
I'm going in!
Let's heal up Razor real quick. So he doesn't die while running around in a circle. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Adventure time!
I think the water mage is stuck behind that column, so... Oh, no, she teleported to a new one. Oh no. Can't lose her again. Hasn't been 3 minutes.
This is long overdue!
Let's just... Oh dear. Come on, I don't have time.
Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
Oh no, dude's not dead. That's good. Okay. And then it's been good. Heal. Everybody.
I'm going in!
So in the end, we still couldn't find that Abyss Herald. Bummer.
I wouldn't call not having to gaze upon such a creature a shame exactly. Still, I do believe that you will come across one eventually.
This was just a tease for the future. Darn it.
No, you're right. If it's a really powerful monster, it would be best to go around it.
You guys never do that. You guys never go around the monsters. Never.
How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes. I simply have experience from adventuring together with that traveling companion.
Who was secretly my sister. I feel like that's the twist.
You know, Dane, you keep talking about that person this and that person that. Where are they now, anyway?
She
ended up being the leader of the Abyss Mages and is evil.
no longer travels. I'm afraid that traveling can be too exhausting at times.
Or his travel companion got hurt.
Oh, is that how it is? Well, why are you traveling alone then?
I still have some things left unfinished. Once they are done, I too will return home to rest.
Yep, and it's good to have a home to come back to, isn't it? We camp out a lot when we travel. Hey, once you find your sibling, we should find a place to stay too, shouldn't we?
We don't have a home, and we haven't for months. We just sleep outside. It's pretty sad.
Mondstadt's Fisherman's Toast is pretty tasty, but Liyue's one-man restaurant is great too. Either way, we should settle down in a place where there's good food.
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about where you stay once your journey reaches its end.
What about the part where we're not from this world, and we want to go back to traveling to other worlds? Paimon, I don't think we're gonna stay on this world.
While you're still traveling, you should... A familiar feeling, you say? It could be someone you know well, or perhaps a monster.
Could it be the abyss?
Whichever it is, we should see it for ourselves, and thus see clearly. We can reach the top of that cliff from over there. Let's go.
The plot thickens.
Whoa, Dan moves really fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of earlier?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything around here. No monsters, no people, nothing.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought me here on our previous journey.
Oh, really now?
So, Dane, what about you? What's your favorite place?
Me? I no longer remember. I merely followed that person around on that journey. That's all there was to it.
'Cause it was your girlfriend. Or your boyfriend if we play as the girl and you follow the boy around.
Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here?
Oh goody, ruin guards.
No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Go examine the dandelion. Did a ruin guard step on it? The poor dandelion.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out.
I could feel her.
You mean your sister? But how could that be? You only touched that dandelion for a second.
Perhaps that dandelion bears some sort of scent that only you recognize.
Okay, your sister touched that dandelion. Why would she touch that dandelion if she's not near Mondstadt? But she is.
As for why, has it perhaps experienced something related to you?
You're saying some real confusing stuff.
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety are the enemy of rational thought. Your journey has only just begun, has it not?
Yeah, and it ends when I found my sister. So if we rush to find my sister, it ends faster.
At least you now know that she is still on this world.
But you want me to do all the side plots before finding her. Rude.
At this time, the most important thing is the journey to find her itself. Yes, and this is something you must keep in mind as the meaning behind your journey. May you find your kin at the end of that journey. Well then, let us part ways here for now.
Huh? You're leaving? Already?
Only for now. Don't worry, we will meet again. After all, I did take 500 mora and those 3 answers you gave me.
Bye, Dainsleif. We got 60 primo chips.